Originally, this lookout was built in Chewelah, Washington in 1959. Is that right?
Yeah.
A man named Dave bought it for just $1, but there was a problem. He had to remove it within 30 days. So he packed it piece by piece in the back of his Chevy Blazer, 4.5 hours, all the way up to the top of this mountain. Crystal Peak Lookout, private road. Whoa. Cordy, there are just snowshoes hanging from that tree right there. And reconstructed it here on top of a new base, which he bought in a military surplus auction from a prison. I thought the road to our property was steep. I want to meet this Dave because he sounds like a pretty cool guy.
So cool.
How cool is this, Courtney? It is definitely remote and it is definitely off-grid, and we are definitely by ourselves on the top of a mountain. In 2017, the current owners bought it, remodeled it into what we see today, and turned it into an Airbnb so we could all enjoy it. Courtney and I have been working on a plan to build our own lookout Airbnb on the top of our mountain. And we really wanted to see what is acceptable access? How does the water work? How do the bathrooms look? So this Airbnb is pretty remote. I think it took us about 20 to 30 minutes to get here from town. So not a crazy trip back to town. And it is run year round. So in the wintertime, you'd have to park down below where the snowshoes were, and you'd actually have to just snowshoe in here. Or if you don't want a snowshoe, they've got a snowcat, and they'll give you a private snowcat ride up here. How cool is that?
Do you want to be our
Cordy, do I get to be the snowcat driver? Wait.
You get to buy a snowcat. Oh, we have the Snowverlander.
We have the Snowverlander. Could you imagine being here during like a winter blizzard storm? That would be so cool.
Yeah.
All by yourself on the top of this mountain in like that dead winter silence. Is that the door? 1, 2, 3, 4?
No. Oh, it's heavy. Ugh. Dude.
I may just be a nerd, but the first thing that I noticed were the old growth, straight grain Douglas fir floors. And the first thought I had was, how do I figure out how to buy these floors and put them in our house?
The creek.
Yeah, it's got like that creek. It's got all this patina. I can imagine the U.S. Forest Service workers like accidentally dropping burning firewood on this floor, and you know, they've got their muddy boots in here, and just how much history there is here.
This is so nostalgic for me. My grandpa was in the Forest Service, and his house has all of these old single pane windows like this. So like this is almost nostalgic to his house.
You're totally right.
Yeah.
That's where I feel like I'm at.
Yeah, it's super nostalgic to my grandpa's house that he bought a long time ago.
Built in the 50s, I think.
I think it was built in the 50s, but he was in the Forest Service, and everything when we were kids that he used to give us was Smokey the Bear themed. And there's a Smokey the Bear theme here. There's signs and things we've seen.
Is Smokey the Bear wearing your grandpa's pants?
Maybe my grandpa is Smokey the Bear. So it's just it's peaceful, but it's also nostalgic for me to be here. Only you can prevent forest fires.
First things first, we've got a nice... Does this bed get longer?
I thought it was a queen. Not a queen.
Maybe we're supposed to sleep this way. I think it's maybe made the wrong direction.
Okay.
Because I feel like I'm laying in Oliver's bed. Okay, but so other than the length, the bed is really comfortable. Boone just turned 13 years old, but don't tell him that because he still thinks he's 5. But as he's gotten older, we've definitely become more intentional about keeping him healthy and feeling his best. That's why we've started giving him Better Wild supplements, and they're the sponsor of today's video. We've been using their allergy soft chews, and what I like is they focus on keeping your dog healthy from the inside out by focusing on gut health and immune health together. Around 90% of dogs' immune systems live in the gut, and modern dogs deal with way more allergens than they used to. Pollen, dust, environmental stuff, it all adds up over time. Better Wild uses science-backed pre, post, and probiotics along with ingredients like salmon oil and colostrum to help support healthy skin, coat, digestion, and immune function. It's basically designed to help rewild your dog by supporting the gut microbiome naturally. And thankfully, Boone is obsessed with them, which makes giving them to him easy. If you want to check them out, head to betterwild.com/ambitionstrikes or scan this QR code for an exclusive offer. Your purchase between now and August 16th will also get you entered for a chance to win a trip to Yellowstone National Park. Wood stove, snacks to feed the bears. It might be May, but it is pretty cold in here. The real heat options off-grid would be propane or wood. And out here in the middle of the forest, I think wood is the obvious choice considering we're literally surrounded by firewood. I'm excited to get a fire going. So on our property, we have 2 wood stoves, a little tiny one up in our apartment, and then a really big one down in the shop. And honestly, ever since we added the big one down in the shop, we rarely use the one upstairs. I love how analog it's been so far. What is strike anywhere matches? What's the old trick? You use your zipper?
Is that a real thing? I don't think so. I've never heard that. It's about to get so cozy in here. I kind of want to just curl up in the bed and lay by the fire.
Plenty of firewood to keep us warm tonight. Even the coffee maker is old school. It's just like just a simple pour over setup. How did they know that Ambition Strikes was going to be here to have it stocked with our favorite Ambition Strikes off-grid coffee? A little propane stove. Cooking with electricity has actually been really complicated. It requires a lot of infrastructure. Cooking with propane has been super simple. And here, they're just keeping it simple. These windows are super cool. They are all single pane. And I don't think there's much insulation in this place because there's no insulation in the floor. There's no insulation in the walls. Maybe there's a little bit of insulation in the ceiling.
How warm of clothes did you bring?
This is all I brought. All I brought was my Ambition Strikes Expedition hoodie. Get yours over at ambitionstrikes.com. I like this kettle. It reminds me of being on a ship. The next biggest energy consumer is going to be refrigeration, keeping the food cold. And they accomplish that here with an ice box.
Old school.
Old school. It's like we've traveled back in time. So you just put your big blocks of ice in the bottom, pile all your food up. It's got a drain in the bottom, so all the melting ice just literally drains through the floor onto the ground below.
What's that?
Well, that's the trash can.
Off-grid?
We've got an off-grid setup. We've got 2 little bins that you can fill with water to wash your dishes and a hand pump faucet.
You have to bring the water, right?
You are correct, Courtney. We need to bring a bucket with us next time we go down, full of water. We'd set this in the bucket here underneath. When was the last time that you read a book? Walt Whitman, Roughing It. Oh, Mark Twain, Roughing It. I might read a book tonight. Oh, what is this? DC Solar System. Oh, maybe there is a little tiny system. I think it's USB only. There must be solar panels up on the roof. And then I think this does USB only for charging phones and devices. How cool. I'm actually kind of looking forward to using that and see how it works. Now I need to go find the solar panels.
This really cool table right here.
So this map is of the area. Here's Fernwood. This is where we are, the Crystal Peak Lookout. And then Courtney just pointed out to me that she thinks it's oriented so that if you were sitting here in the fire lookout, doing your lookout job, you'd be looking out at the way that this map is oriented.
In a world of digital, a paper map is so nostalgic.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder if all the technology we have has actually improved our lives. Or if it's just made us all a lot more productive. And did we need to be more productive? You know what I mean? I don't want to say it's been a regret of mine, but Courtney and I developed our off-grid place to such a developed point that it doesn't really feel off-grid anymore. We have all of the comforts of being on-grid. Air conditioning, water, power, toilets that flush, all of it. Like, in fact, our infrastructure is so robust that when the power goes out in town, we don't even know it, and we just live like normal. Like,
we haven't had to light a candle in 5 years.
No, we don't even have to burn wood in our wood stoves anymore because we can just run our mini splits and heat using electricity. It's gonna be fun to come back to the basics and then think about how are we going to build our own off-grid retreat to get back to that authentic off-grid experience.
In a digital world, a fully analog experience.
A place that we can go spend time as with each other or with our family or by ourselves to reconnect.
Or maybe you guys can come like this. I want to build you guys this. So we're here, I think, to learn about living analog. We are forced here to live analog for the next 24 hours.
We don't even have cell reception here.
No. Oh, it's so cozy in here now. I was reading this book, and this is just about little cabins everywhere. But I want you guys, I'm curious if anyone else notices this. Drop it in the comments below if you recognize this cabin.
Oh, no way.
I'll give you a hint. This is a fellow YouTuber who lives not that far from us.
Even without the insulation,
It's warming up.
that fire is ripping and it is getting warm in here fast. I'm actually gonna turn it down. I think I need to close this. Let's see. There we go.
Oh, I feel like it got bigger.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's bigger, that's smaller, and that's closed.
Okay. The door might not seal super well.
I think this stove needs a new seal. Oh, there's no seal. Yeah, it's time for some stove maintenance. So we'll just have to be careful about how much wood we put in there.
Okay.
In a normal house, you'd get in through the outside. But in a fire lookout, you get in through the middle, through the bottom, because they take advantage of the structure to build the staircase. And then it also makes for a super secure door from like bears, wildlife, nefarious humans. So there's no way to get like all the way out and around and onto the deck to then break in through the glass. So it makes them super secure in the off season.
Chipmunks,
Sasquatch. This door just leads out to the fire lookout deck.
which is pretty unreal.
When we got here, all of the shutters were open, but there's instructions for the winter time to never let more than 4 inches of snow accumulate onto these and to close them during big storms or to close them, I think just to close them when you leave.
I thought that was gonna fall.
It's pretty heavy, but also very cool. But in the summertime, why would you ever close them when you could enjoy the view instead? So, although it is approaching the longest day of the year here in North Idaho, where we have like 14 hours of sunlight. So
Oh, you could turn this place into a cave.
these joists that support the deck are 4 foot on center. A deck with wood should have 16 on center or 24 on center joists. But this wood is old growth because it's from the 40s probably or 50s. And so it doesn't sag under my weight. If you did the same thing with current 2x6s, they would bounce and sag.
You're a little afraid of heights, so how do you feel about this place?
It doesn't bother me at all. I think just because of the way it's built. I'm not afraid of heights, I'm afraid of falling. And so because there's a railing, I'm not worried I'm gonna fall here, so I'm not afraid. I'm gonna hand you this before I accidentally tip the basket and lose it.
Yeah, banana bread. Oh gosh! Dude.
It was so controlled for a little while. I feel like we could learn about pulleys from these guys. We certainly saved the best for last. This is difficult. This takes advantage of leverage mechanics. For every 4 feet that I pull here, the basket only goes up 1 foot. This is a 1-to-4 ratio pulley setup, which means I can lift 4 times more weight than I would be just by pulling on a single ratio. So this makes it so I can lift really heavy things up. It just means I have to pull a lot more rope through to do it. That's how you get stuff up to the place. Oh, have you guys ever seen one of these? This is one of those cordless vacuums that doesn't require any electricity to sweep. Did you know the original vacuum cleaners were called vacuum sweepers?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, do you know what these are for?
No.
Lightning, grounding electrodes so that if it gets hit by lightning, because it is the metal object up here on the top of the hill, it'll direct that lightning down into the ground. So it's probably got big ground rods. There's one on each corner because I think there's 4 quadrants of roof.
I've actually been really excited about the sauna because I've been wanting a sauna for a really long time and I keep going back and forth on wood fired or electric. The sauna.
No,
Nope.
it's cozy.
Toilet.
What did you think it was?
I thought this was the sauna. Isn't there a sauna here?
I guess it doesn't have a moon on the door.
That was funny.
Dude, Courtney, this must be the snowcat they offer rides in. This is so cool. It's full of, I don't want to like rummage through, oh, paper towels. This is like,
Look at the
I don't
back.
want to rummage. It's full of firewood. It's like, I think it must be their storage unit.
You know, is that how they get firewood up here, maybe?
Maybe. Yeah, I think you're right. Well, dang, I wanted to go sit inside it, but it's full of stuff. But it's super cool.
Can't believe there's still snow.
Wonder what kind of engine it has in it. It's built like the Matt's Off-Road Bambi. Bombi. Or a Bombardier. I just connected those dots. Well, anyways, I want to ride in that.
So they're just tires that...
Yeah, it's basically just like a whole bunch of trailer wheels that the track assemblies ride around. See, it's got these steel grousers just ride on the wheel, and they're just connected with these rubber belts. The rearmost axle drives, and they're usually just set up with small Ford V6s, a manual transmission, and like a truck axle. They're really simple.
Here's the sauna. Oh yeah.
Why aren't you going in?
I'm reading the rules,
Oh.
Riley.
Oh.
We get to have an axe throwing competition. Oh, and a bucket shower?
Oh, is that what this is? A bucket shower?
Yeah. Were you surprised that water came out?
What do you hear?
Huh?
What do you hear?
The wind in the trees and the birds. And no cars.
That's it, huh? Is the roof of the sauna metal shingles?
Yeah.
Those look really neat.
Those do look cool. In the guest book, they did ask that we take our shoes off.
Okay.
I'm so excited for this. Can you make me a couple itty pieces of kindling, please? Okay. There are two conflicting theories, fire theory, on how to start a fire, top down or bottom up. And so the bottom up theory would be that you put your paper in the bottom, your smallest kindling, and then your big logs. I like the top down fire. So you start with your biggest logs in the bottom, they'll catch eventually. Then you do 2 medium-sized logs. Then you do your paper because it kind of like nests in between those 2 medium logs, and then you put your little kindling on top. The reason I like it like this is that it catches, and then those coals slowly fall down and help light the big stuff. But I don't know, other people like to do it the other way. In true Riley and Courtney fashion, Riley likes to do it the opposite way that I do, so I don't know. Okay. Well, that gets cooking. I think we should go throw some axes.
Have you ever thrown an axe before?
You might want to back up. I think I've thrown an axe.
You gonna throw from that far?
Is that a horrible idea?
I have no idea. I've never done it.
You use 2 hands, right?
No idea. Can't Google it. Oh, that was pretty good, Courtney. What?
This is addicting.
This is gonna be like the first time I ever took you target shooting. You smoked me.
All right, your turn.
Ready?
Yeah. Dude, that was so hard.
Are you not supposed to do it hard?
That was really hard. I think that counts as a blue. All right. Oh!
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, don't hit the camera, Riley. I think we
mean-
both had some beginner's luck.
It is really cool that there's something that you can do while you're waiting for the sauna to heat up. In my normal life, if I was sitting here waiting for my sauna to heat up, I'd probably sit in that chair and scroll on my phone, and I hate that I'm even saying that, and I hate that that's what I would do.
Can I tell them my thoughts on axe throwing?
Yeah, what are your thoughts on axe throwing?
I think in my normal everyday life, I would have sat in this Adirondack chair while I waited for that fire to burn. I would have pulled out my phone subconsciously.
That's what I just told them.
Oh, and I would have mindlessly scrolled. Yeah. And even on a place like this where I don't even have cell service, I would have still pulled out my phone, and I have no idea what I would have looked at. I would have looked at something.
That's what I
and I would have watched the clock.
And how much do you hate that?
I hate that. And that was way more fun.
You should fill the thermometer. It's 82 degrees. It's like my dream. It's so warm in here.
You look like a cat.
I feel like a cat, but it's kind of getting warm on my eyeballs. You're opening the window.
Yeah.
Ooh, that feels good. It's cool. Did you fix it?
I don't think I'm going to be able to fix this.
I don't want this to be some magical, fake, scripted video. So I'm going to be honest with you that Riley's frustrated right now.
I just want to wash my hands. And if the pump faucet worked, and maybe I'm just using it wrong. Maybe it's user error, but I can't figure out.
Did you try going really fast?
There's no bucket in it right now.
I think it's broken.
So now Courtney is just like, there we go.
I'm dribbling water on his hands.
Okay, there we go. I washed my hands.
I decided to use the drinking water, not the pond water. We should have brought your little... Did you want to use soap?
I already did.
Is there a barking spider in
No,
here?
that was my tummy. I'm hungry. For dinner tonight, we're making Jan's famous sizzling fajitas.
Oh, they are famous.
Look at the cutting board.
Idaho, Udaho, Hoodaho. They don't play that song on the radio anymore.
I haven't heard it in a long time.
Why'd you open the door?
Because it's really hot in here. 28 for you centigrade people.
Okay.
I just realized something. They didn't want to block the windows, so when they built this kitchen in here, they made the counters really low. Like, really low.
They don't look that low on the camera, but like... I'll be back. Goodbye!
How'd it look?
It's 125 degrees.
Whoa, that sounds hot. How hot is it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be like 170,
What?
185.
Fahrenheit?
Not Celsius.
Or Kelvin?
It smells so good in here. You know when you go camping and everything just tastes and smells better?
Is that right now?
Yeah.
In college, one of my roommates thought he was so clever to not get dishes dirty that he would heat a can of chili just directly on the burner. But his method was that he would dent the can, and when the dent popped out, you knew they were done, and then he would open the can afterwards. Inevitably, he forgot, and the can of chili exploded in the kitchen. I don't think we ever got the chili out of that kitchen.
This is a kitchen for little people. It's interesting when you're somewhere that's so quiet, how sensitive you become to sounds. Not in a bad way. Like aware. Like the floor creaking.
It's so interesting you said that, because earlier when I was cooking, and I could hear the propane, like, you know, when you light it, and then like poof, and then the sizzling of the meat, like I was noticing all of those sounds in a way that I don't think if we were at home I ever would have noticed.
Yeah, there's too much ambient noise.
And there's just too much going on. It's too busy.
Is that everything? Are you ready?
How was the bathroom? What's your review?
I'm gonna tell them. My review.
The dry flush toilet.
Is that I've always wanted to use a dry flush toilet. I think I would like it, but I think that I was the last use.
Yeah, the cartridge needs to be changed now.
So it like, it was like spinning a lot, and it kept spinning, and it would stop, and then it kept spinning, and then all just like, I mean, it's sealed, I think, but it's all just like, there's no more cartridge left. The little note did say it costs $2 per use. So that would get really expensive.
Oops. I flushed some pine cones.
Did you really did?
Yeah, to show them how it works.
Well, okay.
I'll write you a check for $2. What's your name?
Christy?
Chrissy?
Christy.
Christy,
Oh!
send me an invoice. I'll pay you back those $2.
Woo! Oh, it's not as hot as I thought it was going to be.
Oh, how hot is it?
It's 150 degrees.
150 degrees. Okay, I'm going in.
Wow. This is nice.
Oh, it is
Close the door.
warm in here, but also I like it.
Amazing. We're in a sauna in the middle of the forest.
This might have something to do with having 2 kids. The last like 5 hours, I feel like I've had the least to do in a long, long time.
This is only the second time we've ever been away from both kids. And it's that simultaneous, like, I'm really, really, really thankful my mom's able to watch them. And I miss them so much, but it is fun doing something kind of like...
So, shout out to both grandmas and grandpa for watching our kids while we're gone.
And thank you guys for watching this video. I think the goal of this video was to go explore another alternative form of living to get us inspired for the next big project. And I don't know what that project is, but I'm leaving here very, very excited.
Yeah, me too. Ambition strikes, summer 2026, big project.
We'll see what's coming for you. Thanks for watching, guys. We're going to spend the rest of this weekend, just the 2 of us, because it is a little mini escape.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.
This was almost really cool. The last one didn't set it up right. I'm just not putting it in there.
I love you. Thank you for taking one for the team.
What? You just keep handing me lights. What do you want me to do with these?